What's up, baby? This is Deontay the Bronze Rumble Wilder. Make sure you tap into Black Authentic Truth for your latest news. It's great information, baby. Bomb Squad!
These devils are and what they will do to disrupt black organizations, disrupt black leaders. Every youth and young activist or activist, you should absolutely read Operation Cointelpro. If you don't study J. Edgar Hoover and the counterintelligence program of the FBI against black leaders and black organizations, you're not qualified to lead. You need to see what these people did, because faces change, but the game remains the same, brother.
Cointelpro, I remember reading about Cointelpro and how in one of the documents, they were looking for a black messiah to rise up and to lead black people. And I really, at the time, I thought to myself, I was like, what do they mean by that? You know what I mean? Is it just a black leader or is it a figure? When you really think about it, anybody that ever had the ear of the people was assassinated. You know what I mean? So it was a terrifying thing to the United States government that one day these black people who were once enslaved by America would now come together under a black messiah, quote unquote, or a leader that would lead them or turn them against the nation that has never ever reparated them anyway. Another thing that came out in the COINTELPRO was the fact that the United States government was putting crack cocaine in the black community. Now, at one time, that was a conspiracy theory. And, you know, people always talk about conspiracy theories. Like, why are you talking about this? That's just a conspiracy theory. You don't got no proof that that ever happened. And then one day the files come out that they were putting crack cocaine in black communities. So sometimes the conspiracy theories are true. Khan did a paper on COINTELPRO. Interesting read. A black messiah. They know the Bible. Oh, yes, they know the Bible. They definitely know the Bible. And they know that the Jews, the Israelites, were black. And so, you know, deep down in that psyche, back in their minds, they're thinking like, these people may one day rise up against us because of the crimes and atrocities of the past. And so there's a type of fear in the United States government of black people becoming the enemy of the United States government, or black people saying, okay, let's deal with the Russians. Let's deal with the Chinese. Let's deal with another nation that could help us. There is that fear, you know, and of course, no one will ever admit it. But when you are an organization designed to stop any black institution that rises up, anytime black people came together, you know, I had an eye on it. The Black Panthers, you know, the Nation of Islam, even Martin Luther King at one time, they really thought he was a communist. So they always fear, like, what are black people doing? We want to make sure that they, you know, they stand patriotic, they stand in the loop, they still believe in, and they still trying to attain that American dream, not think outside the box, not get any wisecrack ideas, because we don't want these people to turn against us. And biblically, you remember this happened in Egypt, where the Israelites were in Egypt. And over a process of time, a new pharaoh, a new king rose up, and he didn't look at the Israelites the same as the previous pharaohs did. And he said, let's deal crafty with these people, because these people might get stronger and stronger. They're multiplying, and they might just overpower us. And that's the same fear of the United States government. And if you read COINTELPRO, it basically illustrates that they had a fear of black people becoming strong and powerful and rising up. And so, you know, that's just it. I do agree that when it comes to you know, the things that happened and took place, that, you know, if you want to be a person that is trying to teach your people, and you are into that lane, then you should know the history. You should know that the devil that you're dealing with. You should know about the deception that has taken place. You should know and be, up on the lies that have taken place when it comes to how they have dealt with your people. That every time you had a black leader, that they assassinated your black leader, or they tried to infiltrate your black groups, and they tried to send drugs into your communities to keep you down and to keep you destroyed. I mean, does that sound like a government that loves its people and respects its citizens? As a black person, you have a government. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. It doesn't even matter what your ideology is, but the truth matters. And the truth is that the United States government has tried to sabotage black people in any and every way.